Hi everyone, and yeah, welcome to another one of my videos. And yeah, I'm making a rare appearance in front of the camera at this time. So for today's video, I thought I would show you my collection of national designs, just to show you guys what I've got. And yeah, if you don't live in the Eurozone or don't live in Europe, hopefully this video will help you just to see what coins or what regular coins are out here in Europe. So yeah, I guess the main reason I'm making an appearance in front of the camera is just because I can't fit in the thing that I like hold my coins in in my collection in. It just didn't fit in the regular way, so hence why I'm making an appearance in front of the camera. So yeah, it's just a simple book from Lecterm. They make a lot of coin related stuff, so yeah, I'll leave a link in the description to this book if I can find it. Sorry, the writing is in reverse. I'm in selfie mode, but yeah, just to get a basic sense, it just opens up and it's got info on each of the countries that use the euro and potential future members as well. And then opens up more again. So yeah, you can probably see why I couldn't fit that in a normal video. It's way too big. But I won't just show you the coins that way. I will go through country by country, just showing you the designs of the coins and what I've got from each country, and yeah, just what to look out for from each country. So yeah, I will leave timestamps in the description if there's a certain country you want to go to, or countries, or just move throughout the video. So yeah, with that, I think let's get started. Okay, so first up we have Andorra. So let me just grab these coins in. Okay. As you can see, I have a rather complete set from Andorra. Okay, so let's see, we'll start with the smaller cent coins. And these, of course, show the Pyrenees chamois, species of, I think, mountain sheep or mountain goat. That's about in the Pyrenees, that region of France, Spain, and Andorra. And then in the background, we have a golden eagle. So cool. I've never found these in circulation here in Ireland. So yeah, because I did buy this set of coins here. Otherwise, I probably would have never had the full set. Okay, so next we'll move on to the 10, the 20, and the 50-cent coins. And these show the Church of Santa Colombo. Again, like a fine example of Romanesque architecture in Andorra. I nearly said San Marino. Don't want to mix up my microstates. And then finally, oh no, not finally, we have the €1 coin, which shows the Parliament building that's in Andorra. Obviously, Andorra being a small country, it doesn't need a big, huge Parliament building. So yeah, I think it's based in like a 15th, 16th century building in Andorra de Ville. And then finally, we have the €2 coin with the coat of arms of Andorra. And then apart from the set that I have bought, I have found a couple or got a few in trade. So I found a €2 from Andorra just once, unfortunately in a coin hunt, ages ago. Unfortunately haven't found one since. And then one time I did find a 50 cent in a coin hunt. And then just part of a trade, I got another 50-cent coin, just a different year, 2017, and just a 5-cent coin. Right, but yeah, there are my coins from Andorra. Okay, so next up is Austria. So grab the coins in again. Okay, so we'll start with the smaller coins. The 1 cent coin has got Alpine Genetian on it. The 2 cent coin has Edelweiss, probably the most famous Austrian flower I know because of that song. And then finally the 5 cent coin has got Primrose on it. Okay, so plants and the environment for the copper coins, and then the Nordic gold coins have kind of an architecture theme to them. So the 10 cent has St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna. Then we have Belvedere Palace for Baroque architecture. And then Succession Hall, an example of Art Nouveau architecture. And then we move on to the €1 coin, which has Amadeus Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. God, I hope I'm saying that right, but Mozart anyway, the famous composer. And then the €2 coin has Bertha von Suttner. She was the first Austrian to win a Nobel Prize, and only the second woman ever to receive the Nobel Prize after Marie Curie. And yeah, she was basically like a peace activist. Okay, so the coins are from, they're the coins from Austria, and there's a few to look out for from Austria. There's 2016, they didn't really release a lot of the coins into circulation, so yeah, they're the best ones you can find from Austria. Otherwise, they're all very common. But yeah, it's still nice to have a full set of coins from Austria, of course. Right. Right, next up is Belgium. Now, Belgium is one of those countries that has had a change of design since 2002, since it joined, just because they've had a change of monarch. But let's see, we'll start with the first set of coins. These, of course, will all show King Albert II. King Albert II. So yeah, nothing too interesting, basically the same design on each of the coins. Loads of these coins about. Again, we'll show just the 10, 20, and 50 cent. Kind of some tiny variations in the portraits with between certain years. But again, nothing too interesting. And then, yeah, the €1 and the €2. I do get a lot of Belgian coins here in Ireland, so it's not too difficult to get a set of Belgian coins. Although, now we move on to the second set, which is a bit of a different story. These show King Philip, or Philippe, I don't know, is it Philip or Philip? Philippe. But anyway, here's this 5 cent coin. And then I just got his 10 and 50 cent coins. And then finally his €2 coin. So none of these of his coins have actually found... well, apart from the €2, I found that just twice in the same coin hunt, and I've not found one since. 2019 is the only coin of his in circulation for the €2. He's got no €1 in circulation, and these coins I had to get from a trade. I just have not found them here in Ireland. So yeah, these of the Belgian coins, I think his King Philip's coins are the hardest to find. But yeah, hopefully I'll get more of them in the future, or they'll start appearing more here in Ireland. But yeah, that is Belgium. Okay, so we'll move on to a small little country. It is Cyprus. So Cyprus is a good country if you want some very hard to find coins, good, nice, low minted coins. Plenty of years they didn't release an awful lot of coins. But okay, we'll have a look at the 1 cent, the 2 cent, and the 5 cent coins. And these show the mouflon sheep, a kind of species of wild sheep, goat, that's found in Cyprus. So you see, I got some very shiny examples. Then next we'll move on to the 10, the 20, and the 50 cent. And these show the Karinina. It was an ancient Greek ship that was found off the coast of Cyprus in a pretty good state of conservation. So yeah, it just kind of shows the maritime history of Cyprus. Yeah, nice. These do appear actually quite often here in Ireland, surprisingly. I think Cyprus is a popular holiday destination for Irish people. I think there's a direct flight from Dublin to Cyprus. Okay, next we have the €1 coin, and actually the €2 coin. And these show the idol of Pomos, um, which is kind of loads of these kind of little idols found around Cyprus. It's good, yeah. It's pretty nice design, pretty unusual. And as you said earlier, there's a lot of low minted coins from Cyprus, and I've been lucky to find two of them at least. So this €2 coin from 2010, and then one from 2011. And again, the mintage of these is around 200,000 or so. So yeah, pretty nice finds. So yeah, keep an eye out for them. But yeah, that's Cyprus. Nice little range of designs there. Okay, so next up is a country I don't actually see very often in my coin hunts. It is Estonia. So the Estonian coins all have the same design, just a map of the country. But yeah, we'll go through each denomination. So you can see, so yeah, here's the 1 cent, 2 cent, and the 5 cent coins. I got some very shiny examples. Then we have the 10 cent, 20 cent, and the 50 cent. Again, just the same map of the country. And then finally, €1 and the €2. So yeah, there was a bit of controversy back when the design was revealed for the Estonian coin. I think the Estonians weren't very happy that it was all the one design, and I don't blame them. I think they could have had a bit of more variety, but it's done now anyway. So yeah, we'll see if they change the design in the future. But I think for Estonian coins, they actually made most of their coins back in 2011. So that's the year that you're going to see the most for Estonian coins. But yeah, I still have to find an Estonian commemorative coin in a coin hunt video. Hopefully in 2022 that will happen. But yeah, that is all I've got from Estonia. Okay, so from Estonia we move to their neighbours across the sea. It's Finland. So Finland's got a little bit of a mix of designs, 3 designs in total, and yeah, let's have a look at them. So first we have the 1 cent, 2 cent, and 5 cent coins. They all show the lion of Finland brandishing the swords, 2 swords. I think it's a mix of the arms of Finland and the coat of arms of Karelia. Karelia. So there's for Karelia it was an arm brandishing 2 swords or something like that, and then Finland had the lion. So when the 2 duchies were joined together, they just merged the coat of arms together. So that's why there's a lion with 2 swords, holding one and standing on one. Okay, so the 1 cent and the 2 cent coins I've actually found really difficult to find here in Ireland. I think I bought them actually. I don't think Finland actually uses 1 cent and 2 cent coins anymore. But yeah, that is the smaller coins. We'll see the same on the 10 cent, the 20 cent, and the 50 cent coins. Again, maybe a little bit more detail. Again, yeah, the lion, the 2 swords. And then we do get a little bit of a change for the €1 coin and the €2 coin. So the €1 coin has the hooper swans flying over the Finnish landscape, the lakes, the mountains, the forests. The hooper swan is the national bird of Finland. And then the €2 coin has some cloudberries, I think it's called. Flower and berries, a plant basically, yeah. Good, but that is Finnish coins. I do come across them kind of often enough. Commemorative coins less so, but yeah, Finland's quite a far away from Ireland, so that's probably why. But yeah, that is the Finnish coins. Okay, so next up we're on to a biggie of a country. It is France. Right, so obviously French coins aren't very difficult for me to find here in Ireland. We get tons of them. But yeah, we'll go through the designs anyway. We'll start off with the 1 cent, 2 cent, and the 5 cent coins. Get that the right way around. It is, of course, a portrait of Marianne. a kind of human personification of France. Became a popular symbol during the French Revolution and has kind of stuck around since. So you'll see varying different looks, or variations of how she looks across France. But yeah, these are the ones that are on the cent coins. She was, of course, on the old franc coins as well in various forms. And speaking of the old franc coins, we have another design that came over from them. This is the sower, which has its origins in the 19th century. I think the designer Oscar Rolte, something like that, designed it for an agricultural medal, a prize. And yeah, just kind of transferred onto the old franc coin somehow. But yeah, that's them. That's the 10, 20 and the 50 cent coins. And now we move on to the €1 and the €2 coins. And this is what they are at the exact minute I am recording. It shows a tree with a hexagon in the background. Hexagon is kind of like a nickname for France because it's roughly in the shape of a hexagon with 6 sides. And then we have the French motto, Liberté, Égalité and Fraternité. And as I'm recording this video, it's been a couple of days since they released the new designs for these coins, and yeah, I'm really happy. It's the same principle as these coins, but a nice refresh, and yeah, I'm definitely very happy with the new designs for these coins from France. So hoping to get them in 2022. They'll start appearing in my coin hunts. The €2 at least. So yeah, well done France, and hopefully it'll inspire other countries to have a little bit of a refresh of their designs. But yeah, at the minute, this is what I've got for the €1 and €2 coins from France. And as I said, there's no shortage of these here in Ireland. There's a few coins that are kind of lowish, but France produces just a lot of coins. So yeah, you're gonna get them everywhere. But anyway, that is the French coins. Okay, so on to another country that I definitely have no shortage of coins, or certainly no shortage of these in Ireland. It is Germany. So yeah, 3 different designs on the German coins, German euro coins. We'll start off with the 1 cent, 5 cent and the 2 cent coins, which has got the oak leaf and the acorns. So the oak's long been a symbol of Germany, and I think there's a little bit of symbolism between this certain kind of oak. So after World War II, it changed to an oak sapling to represent a new birth in German history. And yeah, it's kind of continued since. It's growing a little bit by little bit. So yeah, of course. And of course you can have a look out for different mint marks in the German coins too if you want to collect. I don't at the minute. I think that, apart from the commemorative coins, I think it'd be too much if I started with the regular German coins. Okay, so next up we'll move on to the 10, 20 and the 50 cent coins, and these show the Brandenburg Gate, probably the most famous German landmark. And yeah, definitely a symbol of when Germany was divided, and due to its proximity to the Berlin Wall, it was often a photo you'd see of the Brandenburg Gate just behind the wall, and a lot of famous speeches in front of it, the one by Ronald Reagan and JFK. And then of course the night of the wall fell, it was televised with this in the background of people knocking over the wall. So yeah, it's just become a symbol of German unity now. And hope to see it one day. Hope to get to Berlin soon. Okay, and then next up we have another symbol of Germany, the eagle, on the €1 and the €2 coins. So just like France's €1 and €2 coin, I hope Germany does a little bit of a refresh with these two. The eagle design that I've seen on their €5 coins is actually pretty cool, so I think that'd be a nice little refresh if the Germans decided to change this a little bit too, like France. But yeah, that's my German coins. And Germany loves coins so much, there's absolutely millions of them, so there's not an awful lot that's low minted, just some that are not released into circulation. But yeah, that is what I've got from Germany. Right, so next up is Greece. Right, so 8 different designs from Greek coins, which is great. I love when countries have a bit of more variety. But we'll start with the smaller coins, which has got a maritime theme to it. So the 1 cent coin here shows an Athenian trieme, an ancient Greek ship. The 2 cent coin shows a corvette, a 19th century corvette. And then the 5 cent coin shows a modern tanker. So 3 different eras of maritime history, of ship history. Of course, Greece is very coastal, loads of islands, so boats are an important part of Greek history. And further the theme of Greek history, we have the 10 cent, 20 cent, and the 50 cent coins show people, famous Greek people, important to the history of Greece, modern Greece. So the 10 cent coin shows Rigas Ferios, I think his name is. The 20 cent has Ioannis Kapodistras. And then the 50 cent coin has Eleftherios Venizelos. So apologies to Greek people if I got that really wrong. But yeah, 3 important figures in modern Greek history. Then we go back to ancient Greek history with the €1 coin. This is an ancient Athenian drachma. So of course the owl, a symbol of Athens, and Athena, the Greek goddess. Which really cool. I really like this. It's probably one of my favorite €1 designs. It's the coin within a coin. And then the €2 coin has got Zeus kidnapping Europa. And Europa is where the name of the continent comes from. Well, legend or myth. If it's true or not, I don't know. But I should make a note of these €2 coins. It's a big scam thing. I don't know why to say that the ones with the S and the star are rare. There really are not. There's 75 million of them. So don't believe that scam that you see on eBay or YouTube or Facebook or wherever. There's really is loads of these coins that's got the S and the star. Just made in Finland. Greece needed help for the first year minting their coins. So yes, Finland, Suomi, that's where the S comes from. And yeah, France and Spain also helped out too with the other coins. But yeah, they're the Greek coins. 8 different designs. Great, love that in the country. And yeah, that is that. Right, okay, so from 8 different designs to just one design. But it is my home country. It's, of course, is Ireland. So, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you know we just have the one design on our coins here in Ireland. The harp, which has been a symbol of our country since, God, maybe the 12th, 13th century. And we're the only country in the world that has a musical instrument as its national symbol. So yeah, that's kind of something to be proud of, I think, here in Ireland. Of course, we do make up with our silver and gold coins, sort of, I guess, in terms of showing off other aspects of our country. Okay, but yeah, I'll just go through the coins anyway, so you can see. There we go, 10, 20, and the 50 cent. So some of these would be low minted for use on the mainland, about 1 million, which you probably won't see a lot of the years over in mainland Europe. Obviously I see them a lot here in Ireland. There you go, but if you've been watching my videos, the cent coin hunts, you know I'm doing a date run of Irish coins, so obviously my collection of Irish coins has gotten much bigger. So yeah, just trying to find all the denominations from each year. As you can see, a few to go, but still I've got quite a lot of them. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. Keep an eye out for the cent coin hunts that I fill out this book. But yeah, that is my home country of Ireland. So back to another kind of reversal, a country with one design back to a country with 8 designs. So yeah, this is Italy. Okay, so again, love country that has got 8 designs, a bit of variety. So the 1 cent coin here has got the Castel del Monte, which is an unusual kind of 8-sided castle. Well, roughly 8-sided. The towers kind of add more sides. But yeah, that's in southern Italy. And I think it was built by one of the Holy Roman Emperors. Then the 2 cent coin shows the Mole Antionella, which is in Turin. Turin was for a period the capital of the modern Italy. And this is the tallest building that is in Turin. And I think it's a museum today to television and film. And then the 5 cent coin probably shows the most famous building in Italy. It is the Colosseum in Rome. And yeah, I was happy to say I was there. It's really impressive in real life. And then we move on to art, Italian art. So the 10 cent coin is a close-up of the Birth of Venus by Botticelli. The 20 cent coin is Unique Forms of Continuity by Umberto Boccaconi. And then the 50 cent coin shows the equestrian statue of Marcus Aurelius in the Piazza del Campodaggio, which was designed by Michelangelo, and that's in Rome. And again, it was there as well. It's kind of cool seeing it in real life. The €1 coin has got the Vitruvian Man by Leonardo da Vinci. And then the €2 coin has got one of the great Italian minds, philosophers, thinkers, writers. It is Dante, who's appeared on numerous commemorative coins from Italy and also from the Vatican and San Marino. So yeah, I think he's held in high regard by the Italians. Okay, that is the Italian euro coins. And Italians seem to love their coins because there's absolutely millions and millions and millions of these. So it's kind of hard to come across a low minted Italian coin. But yeah, that is Italy. Okay, so from one country that has got millions and millions of coins out there to a country that doesn't really have many coins out there, it is Latvia. Okay, so a little bit of variety in the Latvian designs. We'll start off with the smaller coins, the 1 cent, 2 cent, and the 5 cent coins. So these show kind of like a smaller version of the Latvian coat of arms, which was designed only in 1920, so it's a relatively new one. But say it's got the rising sun on the top, and then I think two elements of the coat of arms of the couple of regions that are in Latvia. Cool, nice little simple design. Then let's see, we'll go on to the 10 cent, 20 cent, and the 50 cent. Which again, it just shows what is called the greater coat of arms of Latvia, which is the bigger version. The only addition to this is the little elements to the side, the two little creatures, and then the banner at the bottom. But it's the same, it's just the Latvian coat of arms. And it's weird, I don't know what it is, but I think the 50 cent Latvian coin is one of my favorite 50 cent coins out there in Europe. I don't know, I just really like the design. And then the €1 coin and the €2 coin show a woman who is nicknamed Milda, and she just represents, she's in traditional Latvian clothing and got wheat over her shoulder to show agriculture, the countryside. And yeah, apparently the designer, she was on the old Latvian money on the banknotes, but the designer of them based it on an actual worker that was in the state printing works of Latvia, and I think her name was Zelda. So yeah, she's been immortalized in Latvian currency since the 1920s or so. But yeah, and it wasn't originally going to be on both of these coins. I think the €2 coin was going to show the Freedom Monument in Riga, but just the way it was originally designed, it was going to interfere with the stars on the outside. So I think the ECB said no to that design, so they had to just put Milda on the €2 coin as well. But I don't come across Latvian coins very often. The €2 appears the odd time in my €2 coin hunts, and the commemorative coins less so. But yeah, I do like the Latvian coins. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so we'll move on to another Baltic state, Latvia's neighbours. It is Lithuania. So Lithuania has just got the one design on their coins, and it is this guy, the horseman called Yitvis, I think his name is, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And yeah, just he's just been a symbol of Lithuania and that various forms of Lithuania for centuries. So yeah, unfortunately, I do not have a 1 cent and a 2 cent coin from Lithuania, so 5 cent is where I begin. But otherwise, I've got every other coin, so 10, 20, and 50 cent. Again, all with Yeetfis on it, the horseman. And then the €1 and the €2. So even though it's just one design and all on the coins, it's still one of my favorite designs on Euro coins out there. I don't know, I think it's a really cool symbol for a country. Yeah, that's it. Short and simple with Lithuania, unfortunately. So next up is Luxembourg. So again, it's just a country with kind of one basic design. They're a monarchy of course, so they have a portrait of their ruler, who is Grand Duke Henry. So surprisingly for such a small country, Luxembourg still produces a load of coins. Of course, there is some that are lower minted to look out for, but as a whole, sometimes they make more coins than Ireland, which is unbelievable. But yeah, so there's slight differences in the portraits, but yeah, basically kind of all the same, roughly. So yeah, the 10, 20, and the 50 cent coins. And then yeah, the €1 and the €2 are similar. I don't have any of the lower minted coins from Luxembourg. I know for the €2 coins to look out for 2009. And I think anything after 2016, 2017 is very low minted. But yeah, hopefully in the future I'll come across some nice Luxembourgish coins. But yeah, that is Luxembourg. Okay, so on to another small country, but this one doesn't produce as many coins as Luxembourg. It is Malta. So Malta has 3 different designs on their coins. So we'll start with obviously the smallest ones. Okay, so the 1 cent, 2 cent, and the 5 cent coins all are kind of like a representation of this big stone temples that are scattered throughout Malta, or the islands of Malta. Sorry, a bit of a runny nose. I don't see them too often. Actually, it's funny, the 1 cent coin I actually only have because I found it on the floor of a work cabin at my job. Just happened to be one there and I needed it, so yeah, that was a chance find. But yeah, that is yeah, the small coins from Malta. Pretty nice, I think. Nice way of showing off the archaeology of the island. Oh, my nose, sorry. Okay, so for the 10 cent, 20 cent, and 50 cent coins, we have the coat of arms here of Malta. So basically the main part is just kind of the flag, the red and white of the flag, and then you have the George Medal, which is in the corner. And that was rewarded to the people of Malta during World War II for their bravery, their courage, their resilience by King George VI of England. So it has appeared on the Maltese flag since then. The castle on top, I believe, is because the island is full of stone forts, fortifications. It was a very strategic location in the Mediterranean. And yeah, just the motto, well, actually the name of the country in Maltese, Republica to Malta, or something like that. And then yeah, just laurel and olive leaves, I think, on the side. And then the €1 and the €2 coin show the Maltese cross, kind of like symbol of the Order of Malta, a kind of like crusade order of knights, religious knights, that kind of controlled the island for many centuries, until Napoleon came along and put an end to that, and then the British put an end to Napoleon, and yeah, but it's still a very unique Maltese symbol. And yeah, definitely one I like on the €2 coins. Yeah, that is coins from Malta. And it's kind of hard to get like accurate mintage figures of Maltese coins, but they're generally low minted, roughly. But yeah, they are the ones from Malta. Next up is another country in the Mediterranean area, another little country. It is Monaco. So the most I've got for Monaco is actually just €2 coins and just the €1 coin. I don't have any of the other denominations, but yeah, I'll show you what I've got anyway. Of course, they all have a portrait of Prince Albert. So here we got just a €1 coin I bought, just to have. But otherwise, all I've got is €2 coins. So let's see, we've one from 2012, 2017, 2015, 2018, 2017. You get the idea. 2011, 2014, 2019, and then the last one here is 2014. So as you can tell, yeah, definitely a lot from this decade, the past decade. But yeah, again, hopefully next year I might get some of the other denominations. I will have to buy them, and it might be expensive, but yeah, I'll see. But anyway, that is Monaco. So next up is another monarchy. It is the Netherlands. So Dutch coins are actually common enough here in Ireland. So yeah, not too difficult to get, especially the first set of designs, because they've had a change of monarch since the euro wasn't introduced. So first up, of course, we had Queen Beatrix. So yeah, just got the 1 cent, 2 cent, and the 5 cent from her. Again, they all show a portrait of the monarch, but there's a little bit of variation in the designs between the €1, the €2, and then the cent coins. So yeah, here we have just the 10, 20, and the 50 cent. And I think for the ones with Queen Beatrix, I think after 2002, they kind of stopped kind of making them in high numbers. So have a look out for Dutch coins after that year. So yeah, just the €1 coin and the €2 coin here. And then with the change of monarch, her son became king in 2013. So I have a few of his coins. They're not overly common for me here in Ireland. So we'll start off with the 5 cent and the 10 cent. I do like the portraits of him. The 10 and the 50 cent. I think I had to get these in trades because I just haven't found them. And then finally the €2 coin, which I've come across the odd time. But yeah, that is the Netherlands. Of course, there's some low minted years after 2002. Just have a look out for them. And yeah, that is that for the Netherlands. Hopefully I'll get more of King William Alexander's coins next year. But yeah, that's what I have at the minute. So next up is a country that's got one of my favorite overall national designs. It is Portugal. Okay, so the Portuguese all have kind of roughly follow the same theme, and they're all royal seals of their first king, King Alfonso I, from the 12th century. So here we have the 1 cent, 2 cent, and the 5 cent coins. So you can make out the cross with Portugal written around it. And then we've got 5 shields and 7 castles. So the 5 shields, I believe, is meant to represent the 5 wounds that Jesus suffered on the cross. Is he 2 in his hands, 2 in his feet, and then 1 to his side. So that's what the 5 shields are meant to represent. And then the 7 castles, it's thought maybe they're the 7 castles King Alfonso took from the Moorish rulers who used to rule the land where Portugal is today. So yeah, all of the Portuguese coins have those 5 shields and 7 castles on it. But here we have, these are from one particular year, this royal seal. Then we move on to the 10, the 20, and the 50 cent, which is, again, it's got a slightly different royal seal. Well, not slightly different, it's very different looking. But yeah, it's another year of the King Alfonso seal, royal seal. And then the €1 and the €2 coins have another of his royal seals. So yeah, for the €2 coins actually come a lot across 2005 and 2006 a lot. That's a low minted year. But because I come across it a lot, I don't keep them all. But yeah, if you're on the mainland in Europe and you come across a 2005 and a 2006 from Portugal, yeah, keep it. But yeah, that is the Portuguese coins. Some of my favorite national designs. Okay, so next up is probably a lot of people's favorite microstate. It's San Marino. So yeah, there's a lot to see from San Marino because it had a change of design. I think about 2016 or so, 2017. So yeah, I'll show you the first set of designs they've had. If I get them, let's see, we got the 1 cent, 2 cent, or 5 cent there, and then the 2 cent. Yeah, so this is what we've got for them. So yeah, just various landmarks around San Marino. I think there's some of the towers that are on top of Mount Titan that San Marino is built on. And yeah, it's great that they've had 8 different designs for such a small country. 16 if you include the second set of designs they released. The 10 cent, 20 cent, and the 50 cent. So I think the 10 cent is the Basilica of St. Francis. The 20 cent shows St. Marinus holding San Marino, the mountain and the 3 towers. And then we have Mount Titan with the 3 towers on it. So those 3 towers are definitely the symbol of San Marino. And then the €1 coin has got the coat of arms of San Marino, which I think is really beautiful. Again, you see the 3 towers there and a crown and yeah, some plants around it. So yeah. And then the €2 coin shows the Parliament building that is in San Marino. Again, being a small country, it doesn't need a big, huge Parliament building, but still a pretty nice building. Oh god, definitely, I definitely do want to go to San Marino so much. And here I've got a set of the second designs. I've just kept it in this little holder. So the 1 cent coin there has the coat of arms of San Marino. The 2 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, just various buildings that are around the little country. The 20 cent there shows Mount Titan from a distance, again with the 3 towers. The 50 cents just got a portrait of St. Marinus. The €1 coin there is, I think, just one of the towers that's on Mount Titan, a close-up. And then we have St. Marinus again holding Mount Titan with the 3 towers, holding San Marino in his hand. But yeah, really good, well done, San Marino. Really beautiful designs. They definitely, they definitely know to make money for coin collectors to spend their money on to buying them. But yeah. But apart from the coins I bought, I have of course been lucky to come across some in my coin hunts. So I have this €1 coin here that I got in one of my €1 cent, €1 kind of coin hunts a few months ago. And then, of course, a couple of the €2 I've been lucky to come across in my €2 coin hunts. Yeah, so 2 2016s I've happened to come across. But yeah, that is San Marino, and just by these coins, I really want to go to San Marino someday. Like, keep saying maybe next year, I don't know. But yeah, that is San Marino. Okay, so next up is another country I really want to visit. It is Slovakia. Okay, so yeah, there's a bit of variation in the Slovakian coins, but yeah, let's have a look. So we got the smaller coins here, the 1 cent, 2 cent, and 5 cent, and these show Mount Kiravan in the High Tatras. I think one of the highest mountains in Slovakia. As you can see, got some very shiny examples. Then the 10 cent, 20 cent, and the 50 cent show Bratislava Castle in Bratislava. Kind of obvious there. I think it was restored in the 1950s and 1960s, and I think it's one of the most popular tourist destinations in Slovakia. It's cool. I think Slovakia is full of big castles that I really want to go to. And then the €1 and the €2 coins show the double cross. It definitely is like a symbol of Slovakia and a lot of countries in that part of Europe. But yeah, I really like this design. Okay, so that is what I've got from Slovakia. Okay, so following Slovakia is Slovenia, a country that has 8 different designs on their coins, which I love. So let's see, where is the 1 cent gone? There it is. Okay, so the 1 cent coin shows the stork, which was also on the old Slovenian money, the tolar. Unfortunately, we don't have storks here in Ireland, so yeah, I don't know what they look like in real life. Here we have the 2 cent coin with the Prince's Stone, and it's kind of like an inauguration site for some dukes in Slovenia in the past, I want to guess. And then let's see, the 5 cent coin shows the sower. I think it's based on a painting by Ivan Grohar. So you can see, yeah. Kind of unusual design. The 10 cent coin shows a building that doesn't actually exist. This is going to be the Parliament building for Slovenia, but it just, yeah, it was designed and all, but never built. So kind of unusual to have it on a coin. But yeah, the Cathedral of Freedom is what it's going to be called. Then the 20 cent coin shows Lippensanzer horses, a kind of breed of horse that was developed in Slovenia and was popular with the Habsburg dynasty, who ruled the Austrian-Hungarian Empire. And then for the 50 cent coin, we have Triglav, which I think is the highest mountain in Slovenia. The €1 coin shows Primoz Trubar, who was a famous, an important figure in the Protestant Reformation, and he helped kind of refine and develop the Slovenian language, and printed the first Bible in Slovenian. And then the €2 coin celebrates a Slovenian poet called Franz Prešeren, kind of known for his romantic poetry. But yeah, overall, I do think the Slovenian coins are the oddest looking coins in the Eurozone. But yeah, at least they went with 8 different designs. I'm happy for that. So yeah, that is Slovenia. Right, so we move on to one of the big countries of Europe. It is Spain. So yeah, a little bit of variation in the Spanish coins. So the 1 cent, 2 cent, and the 5 cent coins show the Santiago de Compostela, an important pilgrimage site in northern Spain, and the end of the pilgrimage route known as the Camino, and it holds a shrine to one of the apostles of Jesus Christ. Yeah. I do like cathedrals, so hopefully I'll make it to there one day. The 10 cent coin, the 20 cent, and the 50 cent coins show a portrait of Cervantes, who was a famous Spanish writer and seen as the creator of the first modern novel as we know it today. He wrote the stories about Don Quixote de la Mancha. So the odd thing is that this portrait is kind of made up because nobody actually knows what Cervantes really looked like. So this is kind of like an imagined portrait of what he would have looked like. And of course, Spain is a monarchy, so for the €1 coin and the €2 coin, they put their monarch on it. So of course, they've had a change of monarch since 2002. So first we had Juan Carlos on them. So yeah, there's the €1 and the €2. And in more recent years, it's been his son, King Felipe VI. So here we got the €1 and the €2 coins. And do look out for some of the €2 coins with King Felipe VI. They're kind of low minted, I think 2017 and 2018, 2019, I think are very low minted. So yeah, they're Spanish coins to look out for. Otherwise, anything else, there's like millions and millions and millions and millions of them. The Spanish do love their coins. So yeah, that is all I have from Spain. Right, so we've made it to the end, and our final country is one of the smallest country in Europe. It is the Vatican. So, not much to show from the Vatican. I don't have a lot of denominations just because, well, they're not in circulation. The most you'll ever find, or actually the only thing you probably ever will find, is the 50-cent coins. But as you can see, I do have some of them here. So, let's see, we have this one here is got Pope Benedict XVI, released in 2013. And then I have a second one of his from 2010. And then we have ones from his successor, Pope Francis. So here you've 2016. And then he decided to no longer have his portrait on the coins, and he chose his coat of arms instead. So here we have one from 2019. So yeah, I do hope just to buy like an annual set from the Vatican, just to say that I have each of the denomination, but that is going to be next year, like I keep saying. So yeah, hopefully you will see that next year. But yeah, that is our last country. Okay, so that is my collection from the 23 countries that have euro coins. It probably is small compared to some people's. Some people, I know there's people out there who collect every coin from every year from every country. So yeah, fair play to them. I don't think I'll do that yet. But yeah, I guess just let me know in the comments if there's a particular country's designs you like. What's your favorite? Have you any really nice low minted coins from any country? And yeah, I'll be back with a recap of my commemorative coin collection from, I don't know, the second part of the editions I got from 2021. There's a video for that coming up soon, so yeah, maybe you'll see me then again. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, that's that.